Today we're on to week 6, the last week. Very exciting because obviously you get to complete your blanket just in time for Christmas. Hope you're feeling very festive. So this week I'm going to be showing you how to do the border. So I'll be introducing a brand new stitch. It's a bobble stitch because it's different to the others. Don't worry, it's not hard, super easy. And I'll also be showing you how to make pom poms if you want to finish your blanket in pom poms. I've done multicoloured pom poms with whatever yarn you've got left, or you can make tassels, solid colour, multicoloured, whatever you want. Your blanket's your own, make it your own. Let's get started. Just imagine you've got all your squares attached, and I'm going to show you on this section here, and we're introducing a new stitch this week, and it's the half treble crochet. So you're going to work into this first stitch along the edge, so yours will be down there. So you insert your hook, put your yarn onto your hook and just pull through, and then chain 1, and then for a half treble crochet you yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, put your tail to the back, yarn over, pull through, so you've got 3 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through, all 3. So that's a half treble crochet stitch, and you're going to do those all along the top of your blanket. So I'll show you again. Yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, you've got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through, all 3. So that's 2, yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through, all 3. You've done 3 stitches. So you're going to continue along the top of your blanket following your pattern, and I'll meet you 1 stitch before you get to the corner. Meet you back there just to show you how to do the corner and carry on down the side of your blanket. So you've come to your last 2 stitches. You're just going to do 1 more half treble crochet, and then in your last stitch, this is going to be your corner stitch. So if you can see it there, it's just on the top. It's your last one. So in this last corner stitch, I'm going to do 2 half treble crochets. This is all into the same stitch. So that's 1, 2, so they're both into the same stitch. Then you're going to chain 2, because this is creating your first corner. So if you turn your work slightly, and then into the same stitch again, it's 2 more half treble crochets. So just be careful. That's 1 and 2. And now we're going to work down the side edge of your blanket. So that's your corner complete. You've got 2 half treble crochets, chain 2 corner, and another 2 half treble crochets. So I'll just show you the first couple of stitches down the side. So again, it's half treble crochets all down the edge of your blanket. And you can see roughly where your stitches might go. You want 1 in every row if you can to keep your stitch count. So we'll go into the first one. Then I'm just going to move down evenly into the spaces of your row ends with the half treble crochet stitch, and then I'm going to finish this section off, and I'll meet you here where I'm going to show you how to do the half treble crochet together stitch, which you might have already done along the top of your blanket, so I'll show you how to do that. So I'll meet you back here, you just carry on. So we've come to your join and we've got one stitch there, so we're going to do a half treble together stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook into the stitch before the join, yarn over, pull through, and then you're going to go straight into the next stitch of your next square. So into that stitch, yarn over, pull through. So you've got 4 loops on your hook, and then yarn over and pull through all the loops. So that's a half treble together stitch, and it just joins them up nicely. And then you carry on working your half treble crochets along the edge or the top of the blanket. And I'll finish this section off, and then we'll be on to round 2 of the border. Right, so we're on to round 2 of the border, and we're joining in the gilt. So this is just a sample piece. So I'm going to be showing you the stitches along the corners and then a few stitches down this side, if you just follow the pattern as you go. So we'll join the gilt. You'll be joining in a chain 2 space of your border, so you'll actually be joining here, but I'm just joining it part way for the sample to show you the stitches and how to do the corners. But you can join in the same way, so it's just a chain 1, and that's where you'll be joining your yarn. And it's double crochet across, so that's just done a double crochet. Leave your yarn tail, just double crochet across to your corner, following the pattern. And once we get to the corner, I'll show you what to do in the chain 2 space. So one more, and now we've got to the chain 2 space, and it's 1 double crochet all into the chain 2 space, chain 2 and 1 double crochet. So that's your second corner, and then you can turn your work, and you've just got to be careful. So there's a hidden, just be careful, move your stitches out of the way, and this is your first stitch. So it's your third half treble crochet that you did on your first corner. That's 1, 2, did your chain 2, and then that's your third one, and the top of your stitch is just there, and that's where you need to put your first double crochet after your corner. So it's there. It can be hidden sometimes, so you just move the stitches out of the way. So that's your first one, and then you carry on with your double crochets down the side of your blanket, and just repeat that for all the sides and your corners, and that will be round 2 finished. So that's your corner, and this is what it'll look like. So it'll be like that. So we're on to round 3 of the border, and again I'm using the sample piece, so I'm going to be starting here, but you will be joining your yarn in the chain 2 space, so it's just there, be able to find it. So this round It's actually the same as round 2 but in white, so it's a double crochet round. So you'll do the same joining just in the corner space, so chain 1 and then double crochet. So you'll be doing a chain 1, double crochet, 2 chains and then a double crochet in the corner space, and then you'll start your stitches. So we'll just continue along to the corner, and when we get there I'll show you again how to complete the corner stitch for this round, and it's just double crochets along into the top of your second round, coming up to the last stitch. So in the corner you chain 2, so double crochet, chain 2 and a double crochet, and then your next stitch, it's easier to find this time, it's right there, it's ready. So turn your work and you're going to carry on into that first stitch with a double crochet and carry on down the sides of your blankets until your round 3 is complete, and then I'll show you how to do round 4, which is the bobble round. There you go, you can see that. That's how it should look. So we're on to round 4 of the border, week 6. Just to mention, all the border stitches, all the border rounds are done right side facing, and it's a new bobble stitch we're introducing this week, and again the blanket's right side facing. So again you'll be joining in the corner stitches. I'm going to join here for this section just to show you. And we've got the ladybird, attach yarn with a chain 1, and it's a half treble crochet round with the bobbles. So I'm going to do 4, done 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to show you how to do the new bobble stitch now. So it's yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through. So you've got 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, and you're just pulling through the first 2 loops on your hook. So just those 2 loops on your hooks, then you're left with 2. And then you repeat that another 4 times. So yarn over, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through. And again, the next you need to yarn over and just pull through those first 2 stitches, leaving those 2 stitches. So you've got 3 loops on your hook. So yarn over again, insert the hook, yarn over, pull through, and again you just want to yarn over and pull through the first 2 stitches on your hook. So you've got 4 stitches left on your hook, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, pulling through again those first 2 stitches on your hook, and you've got 5 loops on your hook. You can see you've done it 4 times now. That's the first stitch attached to the half treble crochet, then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're doing it one more time. So yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through those first 2 stitches. You'll have 6 loops on your hook. Now to finish the bobble off, it's yarn over and pull through all 6 stitches, and that's your first bobble. And now you go straight into your next stitch with a half treble crochet, so yarn over into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through. So you carry on with your half treble crochets, and I'll show you the bobble stitch again, and then how to do the corner. So we're on to another bobble, so it's yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and repeat that 5 times. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 loops on the hook, and then you yarn over and pull through all 6. And then HTRs, half treble crochets to the corner. So that's 1, 2, 3. And that's my last stitch. So now there's the chain 2 from round 3 of your border, and we're going to be working 1 half treble crochet into the border, chain 2, all into that chain 2 space, and another half treble crochet. So that's your corner done, and then it's, again you can see the next stitch where you'll be working. So it's half treble crochet, do 4, and I'll show you another bobble, and then you'll just carry on round following your pattern. So that's, I'll show you that again. So yarn over, insert, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. I'm going to repeat that another 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 more, 5. You've got 6 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through all 6, and then carry on following the pattern, and I'll finish this section and show you the next round of the border. So we're on round 5, and I'm just going to show you the double crochet round into the bobble stitch part of the border, and we're using white. So you'll be joining in the corners as usual. I'm just doing a sample piece. So chain 1 and double crochet, and it's double crochet along into the half treble crochets from the previous round, and then when you get to the border stitch, that's the top of the bobble stitch, sorry, not border stitch, that's the top of the bobble stitch, and that's that stitch next to it is your first half treble crochet after the bobble stitch. So easy to find, just carry on along with your double crochet stitch. Into the top of your bobble stitch and into the top of your half treble crochets to your corner, So you're at your corner, there's your chain 2, we're doing a double crochet, chain 2, another double crochet. So again, because it's a half treble crochet the round before, you've just got to be careful not to miss that stitch. And last round it was 1 half treble crochet, chain 2 and another half treble crochet, so you're going into the second one. So it's there, so you just go into the top of that and carry on with your double crochet around. And if you carry on following your pattern, following the sequence of the bobbles, and that'll be your border finished. So I'm going to show you how to do the last round of the border. You'll notice that I've done the gilt round, which is the round just before the last round. So this is round 12, and I'm going to show you how to do round 13, which is half treble crochet, and it's just a bit different in the corner if I wanted to demonstrate. So I've got my sample piece and I'm joining the white. You'll obviously have all your other colours and your bobbles following the pattern. So I'm joining my white, you'll be joining in the corner as normal, following the pattern. So it's half treble crochet round. So I'm just going to do a half treble crochet in each stitch until the corner, and then I'll be showing you what to do in the corner on the last round. So we're just coming to your corner, to your last stitch. So there's your chain 2 from round 12 of the border, and we're going to do 3 half treble crochets into the chain 2 space. So there's no chains in this corner, it's just 3 half treble crochets into the space. So that's your 3. So, and then you continue down the side of your blanket with half treble crochet stitches until your next corner. Just repeat along, following the pattern. And then that will be your border complete. So I'm going to show you how to make some pom-poms. Most of you will have some yarn left. You might have different quantities. You can use whatever colours you want. I'm going to show you how to make a solid colour pom-pom in the Ladybird. So I'm using this pom-pom maker. There are lots of different pom-pom makers, and if you don't have one, you can use card. And there is a handy video on how to do this on sirdar.com. So I've joined my 2 sides together, and you can snip your yarn off, and then you need your scissors. So you're going to cut along this edge, and it's all joined along that edge. You don't have to worry about your yarn falling out because this has stopped it. So just going to snip into your yarn. That's one side. And then into your second side. There's different size pom-pom makers as well. You can use whatever size you want. That's your tail. So that's all your yarn cut. Now to fasten it together, I like to take 2 lengths of yarn to make it extra strong. So they don't have to be the same length, similar length. You put it into the middle, it goes over some bumps, and then you bring it up the other side and you tie a knot. So you really pull it, don't pull it too hard so you break the yarn, but pull it enough to tighten it, and then do it again so it's knotted. So that's knotted on one side, so I then wrap the yarn again round to the other side and again do a knot. That's one, just again to knot it, not pulling too tight. And then to get your pom-pom out, just open that. Take the sides off, and that's your pom-pom. So this one I'm just going to trim round the edges a bit to make it more rounded, so you can see the bits you need to trim, the longer bits, trim those off. So it's more of a round shape. Do the other side. Until you're happy with the shape. And then you've got your finished pom-pom. So now I'm going to show you how to add your pom-pom to your blanket, attach it to your corner. So if you flip your blanket over, grab your pom-pom, and these ends that you left will now if you insert your hook, you've got your 3 half treble crochets from your last round, and we're going to knot the pom-pom round your middle half treble crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3. So insert your hook and then grab 2 of your yarn tails, just pull them through, and then you've got your 1, 2, 3. So we're going to go the other side of your middle half treble crochet, insert your hook and grab your other 2 yarn tails and pull them through. So you've got your yarn tails attached, and you can see it's round your middle half treble crochet, and then I knot them together probably 3 times to make it nice and secure, pull it nice and tight. And then snip your ends off, and that is your pom-pom attached. So I'm just going to show you how to make a tassel. If you prefer tassels to pom-poms, you can make whichever you prefer. And grab a cereal box, it doesn't have to be empty, and wrap whatever colour yarn you want around your cereal box, like I have done here. I'm just doing a solid colour one in the ladybird, but you could have multiple multicoloured tassels if you wanted to. It's up to you. So again, like the pom-poms, just going to take 2 lengths. We actually need 4 because you can make 2 tassels here. Just going to cut 4 lengths, move them to the side. And you're just going to thread them through one side. Just make it even. And tie a knot in the top. Nice and tight, and leave those ends. Do the same the other side. Then you're going to take it off your cereal box. So it's all attached. So you've got both ends, and now before make it, we're going to secure your tassel around the top. So take a length of yarn. I like to leave it as a tail. So if you take your length of yarn, make a little pom-pom at the top and then wrap it round a few times, making sure those tails are out of the way each time. So you've done that a few times. And then I like to use my needle, so I'll snip that. Get my needle, thread that tail onto my needle. Make sure it's nice and tight. Go over the section you've just wrapped round, pull it through, and then just do that a couple of times to secure that onto your tassel. And then just pull that through, and you can leave that as one of your tassel ends. So you're just going to repeat that the other side. So make sure your ends and make your little pom-pom. And then start wrapping your yarn around. Again, moving those tails out of the way. You'll need the tails for attaching it to your blanket. Wrap it a few times. And then again, if you just snip it, thread your needle, and then just pull that tight, go down behind what you've just wrapped, just go over that a few times, securing it in place. And then take your needle off. So you've got 2 pom-poms, your ends, and now we're just going to snip down the middle. Get rid of any excess bits that come off, and you can trim your tassels, any long bits. Get rid of those. Same on the other one. And that's your tassels complete, and you just attach them onto your blanket the same way you did with the pom-pom using your yarn tails. So that's your blanket finished. Yay! Looks fab. Don't forget, no rush. Take your time in finishing it. Embellish it how you want. Make it your own. Don't forget to share. I'd love to see all your blankets. They're looking fab in the Facebook group and on Instagram. And don't forget to tag @KnitSurdas so I can see all the blankets. It's been an amazing journey. Thank you for having me, and Merry Christmas.